16 free backyard playhouse plans for kids. San Diego-based blogger Beth, of 1111 Light Lane, gave a Chip and Joanna Gaines-inspired spin to a purchased playhouse. Beth and her husband, Dion, used black and white paint to transform the original store-bought house into a farmhouse with personal touches, like wood planters with faux and real succulents, chalkboards, and simple extras like baskets, eggs in a crate, and a coordinating rug. Sisters Elsie Larson and Emma Chapman write candidly about their home-based projects and pursuits on the popular blog, A Beautiful Mess. This A-frame playhouse, which recalls 1950s cabins and mid-century modern architectural styles as their most requested DIY ever. Instructions are clear and include photos and in hindsight tips, like not painting the corrugated metal roof or buying already painted metal. Larson says it didn't hold up well after a year. The A-frame is mounted on a larger platform deck or porch, which allows for more play space. Have you ever searched through the online collection of the Library of Congress's Historic American Buildings Survey, HABS? You never know what you might find, including original plans for a Shaker-style dream house. You can always use one of the plans and reduce its size, adjusting the scale to fit your yard and child. A shingle-style cottage with a peaked roof by Playhouse Planner is a basic design that lets the builder add his or her own personal touches, like this old door that has been modified to fit a smaller frame. With paint and architectural details that range from scalloped gingerbread trim frieze boards to a magnolia-style farmhouse, the innovations are up to your imagination and woodworking skills. Here's a structure for the more rustically inclined miniature home dweller. It includes a covered front porch for keeping an eye out for bears and other wild critters. This clever log cabin from Mike O on Instructables can be built for around $300, give or take a few dollars. Again, it's something that won't look like every other playhouse on the block, and you can retire to it when your kids have gone off to college. The projects featured on Instructables are as clever and varied as their contributors. One thing's for sure, you won't find any cookie-cutter mini McMansions here. This Jungle Cruise Playhouse from Mad Hatter 1138 has received rave reviews from readers, and instructions are available with a premium account. Plus, if you follow the directions, your playhouse will be the coolest on the block. Make that the entire city. A classic design that can be built with pine, cedar, or plywood and assembled in sections, this 6x6 foot playhouse is just waiting for you to personalize with paint and architectural details. Available through Grizzly Industrial, the plans are under $10. A Wendy house is the British version of a playhouse. Other than the name, there really isn't any difference between Wendy and playhouses. They both are small, intended for children, and are usually built in a backyard. While house hunting in Malaysia, Dennis looked for a place with a nice yard and a beautiful garden. Fond childhood memories of a playhouse his father built for Dennis and his two siblings inspired him to do the same for his two children. There is just a sense of magic about a playhouse when you are a kid, said Dennis. I think what makes them so special is that they are scaled to your size, while the rest of the world is mostly scaled for adults. They become your own mini world. It took blogger Jen Woodhouse only 2 days to build this charming playhouse using 2x-4s to frame it along with Simpson strong tie connectors. She then nailed tongue and groove planks on the frame, painted it, added other necessities, and voila, an easy playhouse. Arkansas lifestyle blogger Jennifer Maune of the Maune Legacy and her husband, Brian, followed plans to build their playhouse from Construct 101, then made tweaks to accommodate their 5 children. In addition to raising the ceiling to 8 feet, they added extras like electrical wiring for lighting, working windows with screens, and a porch railing. The Maunes built the house with a solid frame and roof that could withstand extreme weather and wear and tear from their 3 sons and 2 daughters. The charming Princess Playhouse created by a link and available on Instructables includes kid-pleasing features like scallops, a working doorbell, and stained glass windows. Inside, there are built-in bookshelves, a sound system with speakers, vintage light fixtures, and a Linky's innovative interactive magic mirror, a separate project that both boys and girls will love. When Keith Singer planned and built a playhouse in 1983 as a 5th birthday present for his daughter, Stephanie, he cleverly designed it to be assembled or broken down in sections: floors, walls, ceiling, and porch. Stephanie and her sister enjoyed the playhouse through their teen years, during which they used it to hold sleepovers. When Stephanie grew up and had a daughter of her own, she moved the playhouse with her. So far the house has been moved 3 times and can be easily transported. It's currently at the home of a family friend in Kansas City, Missouri. The Davy Jones Locker pirate ship is a personal favorite of Paul Gifford, owner of Paul's Playhouses, which offers a large variety of designs, such as a lighthouse, suburban ranch, townhouse, and a fortress. Gifford recommends the project for experienced DIYers with sharp carpentry skills. The ship features a crow's nest, trapdoors, stairs, 6 shed windows, and rope rails. Barbara Butler is a South San Francisco luxury playhouse and treehouse designer whose imaginative, one-of-a-kind diminutive homes have been created for clients like Will and Jada Smith, Robert Redford, and Bobby McFerrin. If you don't have the budget to hire Butler for a custom-designed playhouse, you can order one of her 6 plans that range from the cozy cabin to the wizard's hideout. The Bluebird Treehouse, pictured, includes clever details like a sliding peephole, cutouts, and a half-octagon balcony. If you're looking for something other than a cookie-cutter playhouse, think about using the plans from a vintage project book, like Sunset's Children's Play Areas from 1998. Older books with detailed instructions and illustrations can be found at used bookstores and library sales for under $3. Think about the fabulous miniature mid-century modern house with a butterfly roof you could build if you found a book from the 1950s or older. eBay lists Sunset Playhouse books that date back to 1938. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.